Hello, my name is Carl Rohr, and I desire to become someone who is successful in the web development field. My personal journey to master would be me starting working with hardware when I was 4 and continue into programming at 10, and then taking programming courses in high school until I was at a vocational or technical school while at high school. And during my first college, finding that I had a better aptitude for hardware and business applications than I did with what my original dream had been, which is game development, because of my levels of math and the lack thereof. So, analyzing the 5 steps or 5 keys, return to your origins. In order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. Page 31 of the Mastery book. Going to back to what I said before, I started with hardware at age 4. The reason I did at an early age is because my father did this as a hobby, and I wanted to have one thing that we had in common, and there it was. After that, the passion for all things computer exploded. Moving on to occupying the perfect niche. Uh, People occupy particular fields within which they must compete for resources and survival. Page 34 of the Mastery book. This is expanded on a bunch of negative feelings where the person is often singled out and have to compete in an extremely competitive work environment. This happens to be the nature of the programming field, and more specifically the web development field. It is a constant competition, and it's the type of environment that I find that I survive best in. As everything tends to double sort of with Moore's law and technology, uh, things continually do evolve and become more competitive to find the cutting edge of technology. Avoiding the false path. A false path in life is generally something we are attracted to for the wrong reason: money, fame, attention, and so on. I believe that's page 32 of Mastery. Money is an extremely good motivator for me, but I also program as a hobby, so this is sort of a win-win for me. I don't really see that as a false path. I can see what this means, though. People shouldn't settle. They shouldn't settle on less and not achieve or see their dreams through. Do what you can do to survive and pay the bills, but continue to work towards your goal and get you with a career that is more in line with your mastery. Let go of the past. Web development is a constantly changing. Is constantly changing and as a developer, you cannot cling to the past and expect to succeed in the future. Languages have a way of doing things, and then they always change. The best example I can provide for this is security is always updating as malicious people find the cracks in the system to exploit them. That is the easiest example. A real world example, if people remember the Heartbleed hack from, I do believe, 2009, there are references in the database languages that have solved what Heartbleed did. Finding your way back. This is a simple one for me. Do not deviate from the path. You may have to take other jobs or lines of work to get by. Do not devote your life to these deviations of the path, but use the deviations as a means to get back on your path. My expansion on letting go of the past would be: I didn't know how fast or drastically things changed in the web world until I came to Full Sail. I have actually had professional experience in the field before. When I was in high school, I had a internship that turned into a full-time job for 2 years, maintaining front-end websites, or the front end of websites for local businesses. Um, and since I was just doing front end and sticking to HTML3 and CSS3, I didn't really know that how fast things evolved until I came to Full Sail for web development and design. Uh, and then my dream career path is to be able to continue to freelance until I land a job at a company like Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard has been my favorite developer for a long time, and I would like to help develop features for their games, like APIs to easily get player stats to help improve the competitive scene for their games. Thank you for your time.